Well, we had a nice day of record warmth for our Valentine's Day. Eau Claire beating their record high, seeing 51 today, 55 in La Crosse. That was just high of the record for our Saturday. Set all the way back in 1954. Record was 56, just a degree shy. So very, very close. Eau Claire, though, smashing that record, which was 49, so not even by 1 degree, 2 degrees warmer than that record set all the way back in 1934. So a nice hot Valentine's Day for us. As we go into tonight, we're still going to be seeing that above average warmth for our overnight lows as well. Some of us even staying right near freezing, mainly for folks south of I-90. As we go a little bit further to the north, we still see low temperatures above average, but still, for the most part, in the mid-20s across much of the area. As we go into tomorrow, then we could see a little bit of morning fog, similar to what some of us might have seen this morning, mainly for folks north of I-90, well north of I-90, where we're still seeing a little bit of snowpack left. Not really a whole lot out there considering the nice temperatures that we've been having, but still a little bit as it continues to melt. We could see just some areas of patchy fog through the morning hours. Should be one of the last mornings that we're dealing with it, though, as a lot of the snow continues to melt off. Highs tomorrow still going to be nice and warm. Not quite as warm as we were today, but still well above average. 52 for the high in La Crosse, 46 in Eau Claire. So again, not quite as warm, but still going to be very comfortable out there. And that's really going to be the trend for the next few days. Monday really looks to be the next day where we could see that good surge of unseasonably warm temperatures. We're not really tracking any record highs, even though La Crosse is going to be seeing high temperatures around 20 degrees, even close to 25, maybe 30 degrees above average, specifically on Monday. The records now a little bit warmer than they were on Friday and Saturday. Those were two just kind of oddball days where we were seeing them closer into the 50s. Now we're seeing records for the rest of the month in the mid 60s. So definitely going to be a little bit far off from that, but still well above average. Starting to see that cool down, though, as we go into Thursday. Still going to be above average in the low 40s, but by the end of the week, especially going into Friday, that's when we start to see the near normal, typical mid-February kind of weather moving back in, meaning that our highs will likely be back into the 30s by the time we hit towards the end of the week. That means we have a little bit of a wintry mess as far as precipitation types coming up this week. We had a dry week last week. That's going to extend into the start of this week as well, but that changes once we go into Tuesday. Tuesday, we're still holding on to the very warm temperatures, so that means any precipitation that does pass, especially closer to the nighttime being the most likely case scenario, will likely be rain. Although if we continue to see precipitation moving into Wednesday, that's when the temperatures start to dip closer to freezing, so we could see a little bit of a wintry mix before that Thursday around comes and we'll have snow. So 3 main chances coming up this week, all looking to be different kind of types of precipitation, and on top of that, it's going to be a little bit gusty with that first chance as well. Tuesday and Wednesday, seeing windy conditions, wind gusts for now close to 35 miles per hour, but I wouldn't be surprised if we start to see some gusting closer to around 40, and that would be combined with the chance for the rain and wintry mix. So maybe a little bit of a travel hazard on the roadways whenever that rain decides it wants to fall. For now, it's looking like it would be Tuesday night, but Wednesday morning we could see some issues. Still holding on to those nice temperatures, and then they fall back down going into the end of the week. Nothing super cold, but the low 30s is definitely going to be a wake-up call after this.
I have to say, I did not know how to act yesterday with those warm temperatures. The windows
Shorts
were
and
down.
a t-shirt, yep.
Yes, thank you, Nicole.